If you're putting in the work and you're not seeing progress, then guess what? If you don't change something about that, if you don't go a different direction, you're blocking your blessing. Hello and welcome back. I'm Diana. If you're new here, let's get into today's topic. But before we get started, I want to invite you to Mindset Ignition, where I teach you the framework that I use to help you get from A to B. So if you're wanting to lose weight, for instance, or you're wanting to achieve your goal of, leveling up, or you want to achieve your goal of starting that thing, whatever it is, or you want to get that new job, right? Mindset Ignition is for you. Be sure to check it out. The link is in the description box below if it's calling you. All right, let's get started. And today's quote states, "You're the block." Okay. I know. You're probably wondering, why am I the block? Or maybe you're not. It does not matter. But here's the thing. Whatever you're trying to achieve and you're finding yourself not getting there, and you're finding yourself that things aren't working out, and you're finding yourself questioning, why can't I get there? Or are you finding yourself 3 years in, 2 years in, and you're still where you're at? Well, guess what? It's not anybody else. It's not the problem. It's not the circumstance. It's not the fact that there are all these challenges. The reality is that you're the problem. Now, you might be thinking, oh no, that's not true. I can tell you that because I know that I've been the problem in a lot of things that I've tried to do. And when I found myself being stuck, it's because I was the problem. And so knowing that, I know that a lot of times you're the blocking whatever it is that you want to do. You're the only one that can actually make the thing happen. Because in reality, this is, and I think I've said this before, but this is you. You are a whole human person who has a whole human self thought process and ideas and dreams, unless you're detained, but you're not because you're watching this. So therefore, you have your own specific mind, thought, and process. And in order for anything to come your way, you're going to have to take part in that. So yes, you're the block, because the reason why you're not seeing that progress, those results, is because you're not putting in the work. Now, you might be saying, I am putting in the work. What do you mean, Diana? Are you really? Are you really putting in the work? Because let me give you an example. About, I think, 5 years ago, maybe more, I bought a fitness DVD. I was determined to get the results that they were talking about on the DVD. They sold me, and I bought the DVD because I wanted to see results. I did this DVD and I followed it to the T. I followed the program. I'm obsessed. I love the DVD. I do everything and I get results. What happens is time passes by, okay? Time passes by. So I got the results because I did the work. I put in the work. Everything they said, it was fresh to me. I did it, right? And then time passed, and I kind of didn't follow through with the staying consistent in doing the exact same routines every day for the rest of my life, right? Because they get boring. So another time came where I said, oh, you know what? Let me do this DVD again. But this time when I did the DVD, I did not get the same results. Now, we could say that, okay, maybe I've gotten a little bit older, so my body's changed and it's not accepting it the same way. But then when I looked back as to why I didn't get results, I remembered there were 2 different ways that I did it. The first time, I was following through. I was eating my protein. I was actually contracting my abdomen and my body to create a stronger, firmer, toned, right, body. And this time when I did it, I was not doing any of those things. I was not eating enough protein. I was not contracting. I stopped contracting my body like I used to. It was natural for me to contract my body because I was in dance, and it's like it was necessary to be contracted. So naturally I stopped contracting because I wanted to try something different. But you know what happened? I did the exact same routine, but I didn't do all of the steps. I blocked myself from what I really, really, really wanted, right? To be completely really toned and burned. So yes, I put in the work, but I didn't put in the work. I did not do the exact steps that I did to achieve what I achieved the first time around. So yes, you are also blocking whatever it is you are trying to get. You are the problem. And it could be your mindset. It could be your mind. It could, and I think wholeheartedly that everything starts in the mind. Okay, the mind is such a powerful, powerful tool. You could literally transform anything just by thinking differently. Just how you're processing your mindset, how your mindset is processed, right? So much can happen just from that start. It's just that little start. But again, you are the problem if you're not seeing progress. If you're not seeing what you really, really want to see, because one, you could be tired, you could be frustrated because you're not seeing momentum, and then you kind of become lazy. That's something we all do. We all can become lazy because we're not seeing any sort of progress. Or you might not even be doing the right steps. You might not be doing the right thing. You might be doing something completely different. So that's why you have to kind of, hey, what's working, what's not working? You have to test things out. If you're not testing it and you just keep going and going and going and repeating, what do they call it? Repeating insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result? No. You gotta change it up. If you're not seeing progress, results, or a difference, try something different. Don't stay there trying to keep repeating because, oh my gosh, I saw someone doing the exact same thing and it worked. But you're different. You're different. So it might work for you differently. There's a quote that somebody said, or a statement that somebody made, and they said, oh, if it's not coming together, or if you're not seeing it come to fruition, then maybe it's not meant to be. That is just a possibility. That maybe that's not what you're meant to be doing. That's not what you're meant to be. That's not what's supposed to happen for you. So you just have to kind of test it out, see it, and then go from there. Take it from there. But I do have to say that you are the block. Because if you're putting in the work and you're not seeing progress, then guess what? If you don't change, if you don't change something about that, if you don't go a different direction, you're blocking your blessing. You're blocking something that could be even more fruitful for you. You are blocking yourself. So stop blocking yourself. Stop blocking your opportunities. Stop blocking your dreams. Stop blocking your progress. Okay? Because it's nobody else. It's not your circumstances. It's not the situation. Opportunities are available to all of us. We get the same 24 hours in a day. Are you utilizing them properly? Are you taking advantage of every hour, every minute of your day? Are you doing what is necessary for you to do that? Are you being what is necessary for you to be in order to get there, in order to achieve what you want to achieve, in order to be who you want to be? Because the other person can't be that for you. The other person can't do it for you. Imagine wanting, I don't know, $1,000, let's say, to start your business. Someone gives you $1,000, but your goal is to start that business. Instead, you do something different with the money, so you don't start your business. So guess what? The person didn't not start the business for you. You're the one who didn't start the business. Does that make sense? You're the problem if you're not getting to where you want to get. Now, I understand that sometimes we could be knocked out. And I've talked about that before. But if you don't get back up, you're the problem still. So it all ties back to you. It truly does tie back to you. And honestly, I feel like I'm speaking to myself. I truly feel like I'm speaking to myself right now. So if you're not getting it, that's okay. If you don't feel like this is empowering you or encouraging you or motivating you, that's okay. It's motivating me. And I feel so good. I feel like, yes, Diana, speak to yourself, because you need that. So if you needed that, I hope that actually helped you, and I hope that gets you to stop blocking yourself, to stop blocking your blessings, to stop blocking your dreams, to stop blocking you getting results that you want. Okay? Remove it out of the way and step into where you want to get. Alright, my friends, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet. And also, I have Wanderlust Planning, where I teach you how to plan properly and successfully for your trips, so that every trip that you have this summer and for the rest of your life is a success. It's fun, it's memorable, and it's enjoyable. And it's enjoyed. Alright, link is in the description box below. See you all next time. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not yet, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.